Well, it's a long story, but I guess I'll tell you. After Silver bit me, I went home, but my hand was throbbing with pain. I tried to ignore it, thinking it was just a normal reaction to the bite. But as the days passed, I started feeling worse. I started to feel sick. I've never been sick before, so this was a new experience for me. I had a horrible headache, a painful stomach ache, and to add to it, I had even more pain in my hand. Then came the first full moon after the bite. A sharp pain went through me as my body started to change. I started growing more fur, and my teeth became sharper and more pronounced.
That's right! Sonic, remember the night you and I went to Tails to talk about our werehog curse? Well, after I remembered that I bit Shadow, I went to check on him, and that's when I saw him in the state that he just described.
Yeah, I think I remember you telling me about that.
Unlike the two of you, the werehog curse seemed to have affected me differently. I didn't immediately turn into a werehog on the first full moon. However, as time went on, things only got worse. Every full moon I would transform into this werehog state, and each time was worse than the last, both physically and mentally. The pain was excruciating. Mood would change more than usual. One full moon, I turned into what I thought was my werehog form. I had more fur, bigger hands, and a longer tail. I was still in control of myself, but at the same time, I wasn't able to fully control my actions while in this form. I would just hide away in my house each full moon until the night was over. But after seeing what I had become, I rarely went outside during the day as well. I would just remain alone while I had this curse.
Shadow, how come you didn't decide to talk to any of us?
Yeah, you were going through so much pain. Why didn't you bother talking to me or Sonic?
I didn't want to risk getting anyone hurt in what I'm going through. One night, both Silver and
He farted!
I was angry because I didn't want either of them there, especially since the werehog curse was getting worse. Hiding in my house was no longer a good option, so I decided to leave them and set up camp deep in the wood from isolation. Soon after I left, I transformed again, but this time I was more angry and aggressive, out of control. Thankfully, because I had isolated myself deep in the woods, no one was there for me to potentially hurt. But something was different after I transformed again. The night was over, and the moon was gone, but the form wasn't. During the day, I didn't turn back to normal. I was hopeless and didn't know what to do. The more time that passed, the more angry and aggressive I became. I tried my best to keep control and not lose myself to the curse.
What about the night that I went dark?
I remembered seeing a flash of purple light nearby. I didn't know what it was at first, but I started to charge towards it. I saw you, Silver. Without thinking, I rushed to put you out of commission so you would snap out of it. I attempted the same with that was happening. Silver stood up and recognized me. I was not fully myself, and was barely in control. Silver, I wanted to get away as soon as possible before I caused more harm to you. Things only got worse. I became crazy, aggressive. I had no control of myself, and had so much anger and rage. I wasn't able to think, act, or do anything, and became a monster. And then, that's when the full moon came. turned into the werehog form you guys had to